Today we're packing for an early spring beach trip to Santa Barbara. Now, if you're at all familiar with the California coast, you know that spring can be chilly still at the beach, and even into June, where we have the infamous June Gloom in California, it can put a damper, so to speak, on what it is that you're exactly going to pack for your trip. So I am watching the weather closely, and I'm planning my excursion over to Santa Barbara accordingly. And what I've done first and foremost is I've written out a list of everything that I'm going to be doing on the trip, all the activities that are planned, where we plan to eat because we're foodies. And so we used to live in Ventura. So we'll be splitting our time between Santa Barbara and Ventura. And we have our favorite restaurants that we're going to revisit, the friends that we're going to be spending time with, and then I can adapt my wardrobe accordingly so that I'm not wearing the same thing with the same people repeatedly. But since it's a short trip, I'm able to fit most of it, all of it, honestly, into my one plan. And my plan is to simply take 2 carry-ons, my beloved backpack, and this fun Brighton bag that has wheels, but is not your standard roller size bag. So we're flying into Santa Barbara, but we're actually staying in Ventura. So as I've shared on other videos, I almost always travel in my UnderArmour black golf pants. I love them. They are super lightweight. You can wash them out in the sink and they dry pretty quickly, but they're super comfortable. I can tuck my legs up under me in the seat. I travel in these almost all the time because they're so comfortable. And for me, comfort when I'm flying is always takes precedence over being the super fashionista. I'll be wearing my Lucky Brand shirt that's kind of fun and California-ish and springy. And then I will also be wearing my jean jacket, or at least carrying it on the airplane with me. Now for the return flight, I'm just putting in 1 extra top. Again, it's super lightweight. This travels extremely well. You can roll it up. It's wrinkle-free, and it fits into little nooks and crannies. And of course, because it's black and white, it goes with my black golf pants, but also the jean jacket looks fine with it also. So we'll be arriving in Santa Barbara right about noon, and so we will go into the harbor there at Santa Barbara and eat at one of our favorite little lunch stops there, have some clam chowder and some fresh seafood right there, and then we will journey on down to Ventura, which is about a 30-minute drive tops. Once we get to Ventura, we'll check into our hotel, and then I will change clothes for happy hour at a beachfront location where, again, it might be just a little bit chilly. I always travel with a hat, especially when I'm going to the beach, because I have that type. I have normally pretty straight hair, but when I get to the beach, I get those kind of wild frizzies that many of us experience. And so having a hat where I can just deal with my hat hair is always helpful. I probably won't be wearing it that first night, but what I'm going to change into, my plan to change into, is my plaid leggings that I love, and then my sage top, which is sleeveless, jewelry to go with that. And then I will be packing this, again, assuming everything fits. I have this linen 3/4 sleeve top from Chico's that I will fit in there. It's really cute in the back, but it looks nice over the top of this if I don't want to wear my jean jacket, but I need something to cover up the sleeveless when it's a little cooler. Now, on my flight over, I'm debating whether I'm going to take my Merrells, which are super comfortable. I wear socks with them, and then I don't hassle with TSA. I don't like to walk barefoot through TSA. So I'll probably be taking my Merrells, but since it's such a short flight, I might be packing my Skechers, because either way, one of these pair of shoes are going to double as my beach walking shoes while I'm there, and my hiking shoes. These metallic Clarks I will be packing, and they will go with my first evening outfit. They'll go with the leggings, and I'll wear them several more times on the trip. Now, again, depending on the weather, and because I always like to throw in at least one or two extra tops, because you know how it is, things can get trashed, you might spill something on it. So I'll also be taking this black top that goes with these leggings as well. So I can wear this twice. I can wear these leggings twice with this, or I can just wear the black top. It kind of just depends on how I feel. There went the hat. So that covers the first day. Now, when I get up the next morning, I will be going for a beach walk. I always do. It will be a Friday, and I am a Marine Corps mom, so I like to wear red on Fridays. And I always like to travel with a long sleeve shirt, especially to the beach, and especially in the spring because it's cool. I will be packing my Lululemon leggings because they work great for walking, sleeping, lounging. And then I always like to showcase a little bit some of the schools that I'm aligned with. And in this case, it'll be Vanderbilt on the beach with my leggings to keep myself a little warmer. And then I can just take that off once I get moving and it's warm enough. Now, I also always travel with the baseball cap. This is the one that I'll be taking to go along with my Marine Corps wear. And then I always throw in this little skirt. I love this little skirt. I think I got this at Marshall's, honestly. I'll have to look at the brand. But it rolls up to nothing. It washes out in the sink. I can roll it up. It fits in a shoe when it's rolled up and still doesn't wrinkle, just in case on the rare occasion that it gets warm and I'm in a situation where I want shorts or something a little cooler springtime in the Santa Barbara, California beach area. Once we finish with our beach mountain hike, we'll come home, we'll come back to the room and shower, and then we're headed out to the harbor for the day. So I'll just be wearing capris. They're nice and light and cool. And again, I don't have to explain jeans. And then I will have this top. It's still Red Friday. This top isn't quite red. It's a little combo of orange and red, but I still feel like I'm honoring my son as a Marine, and Red Friday is remember everyone deployed in the military. But I like this because it's going to give me a totally different look. This is the jewelry that goes along with this. And then I always bring an extra shell just in case for whatever reason I decide I like that look a little better. I could actually wear this with my leggings. It would pair with my leggings and a jean jacket, or with this top. Again, I like to travel with a couple of extra tops always, so that I'm covered. And then I'll wear those same metallic shoes with these capri pants. Now, assuming it's nice in the harbor, we might take a little hour-long boat cruise that's out there in Ventura, and then we'll come back and I will change again for dinner with friends at one of our favorite rooftop Mexican restaurants. Do I have to change? No. And possibly I won't want to change, but I always like to have the option. So what I've planned for that is this denim top, again, Chico's, this fun little belt, which I could leave this jewelry on with this if I wanted, just around the neck. And then I'll be changing. Well, honestly, I'll either leave my denim capri pants on, but I'm also taking these white capri denim pants to wear that evening. Now here's the same outfit with the white capri pants, but honestly, if you were tight for space, you could just simply leave the white behind and pack the denim capris only. As you'll see, you could do the same in the next outfit. And for that look, I have these cute little Tom's sneakers that I love. They look great with the little white capri pants. And I'll be wearing them the next day when I wear these capri pants again, or possibly the denim capris. But these shoes are fun, they're cute, they're trendy, and they go great with all of it. Saturday morning, same thing. I will get up, put on my walking attire, and we'll be hiking in the mountains this time, a little bit of the beach. If you're familiar with Ventura, downtown Ventura, it's such a beautiful walking area because you've got the whole strand of the beach, and then you've got the mountains right back behind the city, the part of the city. The Botanical Gardens is up there. Now, sadly, the Botanical Gardens was mostly destroyed a few years ago when the California wildfires came through there. But I'm hoping, I haven't checked yet, I'm hoping pieces of it have been rejuvenated, and I'll be curious to see what's going on up there. But I lived right in that area and hiked that all the time when I lived in Ventura. Now, after we finish our hike, we will head to our favorite little beach place, Corrales, and we'll be having our favorite chorizo breakfast burritos. It'll be a little bit later, and if you follow me, you know I'm an intermittent faster, so that's how we'll spend most of the morning, casually having coffee, hanging out in downtown Ventura. Then we'll go back to the hotel and we'll shower again, and this time I'm going to use the same bottoms, but I'll be wearing a striped, hopefully you can see it, a striped top that's just enough to cover my arms and keep that chill off of me. I'll probably be wearing the white denim capris again unless I spill on them. And then, of course, my jean jacket goes over the top with that. And if I'm having a bad hair day, I've got this hat, and I've also got my baseball cap, which would go with any of that. So that's Saturday afternoon and evening. We'll be spending time at a friend's house for dinner. We'll be joining them and some other couples having dinner there. The next morning, Sunday morning, we'll get up, do our final beach walk, and I'll say goodbye to one of my favorite beaches in the whole world. Yet again, we'll go back to the hotel. We'll shower, and that's when I will put back on what I wore on the plane over with the jean jacket, get everything else packed back up. We'll head back up to Santa Barbara. We'll go spend lunchtime in Santa Barbara in the early afternoon, and then we fly out back to Phoenix at 4. All of my jewelry fits into one of my Brighton jewelry cases. I always rubber band it, so it's small. It fits in a shoe. It'll fit right in those tennis shoes. And then for the beach, I always bring my straightener so that I can straighten out those wild, crazy hairs that go nuts in the humidity at the beach. And I will, if there's room, throw in a swimming suit and a cover-up. Just a simple black swimming suit and the little cover-up that, again, folds up to almost nothing. I will see if it fits. I may throw it in there. Our friends have a hot tub, but there'll be no swimming, no beach time on this particular trip because it's still cold on the Santa Barbara and Ventura beaches in California. And that is what I'm taking for a Santa Barbara beach vacation in the spring when the weather can be iffy and you don't ever quite know. So I'd love to hear from you. What do you pack? What do you absolutely have in your must-have category when you go to the beach? Any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'm Jackie Elmer, Travel Life by a Pilot Wife. Please like, subscribe, and of course comment and share this with anyone else you know headed to Santa Barbara or any of the California beaches. Learn more about me at highaltitudehabits.com.